Hola, hola. My name is Ramon, cosmetic chemist, esthetician, lover and consumer of all things beauty. Different background. I'm actually in my grandma's house in Puerto Rico right now. And this house is honestly older than time itself. This is the only place I can get like nice, quiet, good lighting, decent background. But I'm back in the US after not being here for a minute. I've been in Europe for a few months. And whenever I come back to the US, it's like clockwork. Land, we go to CVS, we go to Walgreens, Walmart, Sephora, Ulta. So I did a little mini haul once I got back, especially because I saw a lot of newness. And also, since I'm in Puerto Rico for a minute doing some work stuff, I needed specific things. So let's talk about my US haul. First up, Sephora. I love a Sephora moment. And honestly, Sephora in Europe just does not hit to me. I'm so sorry. The shopping experience is always bottom of the barrel. Customer service is horrible. But I came back to the US. The first few things I needed, first things first, Vanilla Skin by Fleur. Look at how big this bottle is. And funny enough, I will go through this very quickly. This scent is everything to me. I'll have the notes here on screen, but for me, this is specifically the hair and body mist, not the eau de parfum. This lasts for hours. I wore this one morning. I put it on before work, went to work, came back like 8+ hours later. My husband's like, oh, you still smell like vanilla. This is amazing. On its own, it exists as is, but also this is my favorite to really layer because the vanilla-ness of this layers really well with a lot of the other scents that I like to wear. Case in point, another fragrance I bought. This is Kylie Vanilla 28. This is like the mini travel size. They have different versions of this, like a rollerball version. I need to get this one because I will burn through this so quickly. And actually, this is how much I burned through in just, I think, a week and a half. So these two together are amazing. This is a very elevated version of this. They pair together well. They exist well separately. Love a good fragrance moment. Newness from Color Wow. Did not realize they had this until I saw a travel version. This is the Dream Coat for curly hair. I have wavy hair. And for me, the original Dream Coat was great. They talk about the fact that, oh, you need to apply it and then apply tension and heat to activate it. That's not necessarily true. A lot of the chemists, we know the base complexes that are used in that, and they don't require those things. So I don't know why Dream Coat says that, especially because then for the curly version, they don't ask for any of those things. But this is amazing. I spray this in my hair, waves, activate. And plus, again, I'm in Puerto Rico. Humidity is up the ass right now. And this, along with a few other products I have here, are amazing to really maintain my hair and keep the frizz down. I haven't heard a lot of people talk about this, especially those that have more curly hair, especially tighter curls. So if you've used this, let me know, but this is amazing. And then last but not least, the One Size Sprite. This is nice. I do like this a lot, although I just feel like you don't get a lot of product out of it, but my husband specifically likes to use this. Next, on to Walmart. I don't go to Walmart a lot. I don't love the shopping experience there. But especially, I like Dr. Dre's content, and I've been an OG Dr. Dre fan for like years. So I do love to see her videos of her going into Walmart and showing off the things there. And plus, we're in a very specific time right now where inflation's going crazy. And so I really wanted to redirect content focus back into like more affordable, easily attainable brands. And my mom is a Walmart shopper. So I was like, let me see what they got going on there. Goldmine. And speaking of Goldmine, Gold Bond. I was like, let me see what Gold Bond's got going on. I've tried a couple of their products before. But really looking at the array, first of all, the variety they have at Walmart, crazy. The formulations for these, no one's talking about Gold Bond, and high key, they're being slept on. The formulations for these are crazy. They're very comprehensive to me. The two that I have right here, this is the Asia New Retinol Overnight Body and Face Lotion. I love a all-in-one, just one product for everything concept. And then this is the Rough and Bumpy Skin Daily Skin Therapy Cream. This is obviously for more like skin texture, KP, those kind of things. Crazy. The whole thing behind them is that they feature 7 moisturizers and vitamins. Those are in the form of natural moisturizing factors, different humectants, emollients and all those things. Obviously this has retinol. Second ingredient in this is gluconolactone, which is PHA. So you're getting hydration and gentle exfoliation out of this one. But the formulations for these are just so crazy, and they have a really wide array of product categories. So depending on whatever your skincare concern is and wherever it is on the body, they have a thing for it. My husband also bought their hand cream somewhere in here. Really good formulas, really, really cheap. And I think they're just really robust formulations. I feel like a lot of the brands, they'll be like, oh, this new innovative technology, and it's like niacinamide, vitamin E. Gold Bond is a brand that I saw and I'm like, oh, you're actually doing something that a lot of the other brands are not featuring. You're highlighting really interesting ingredient choices. So as a chemist, I was like very gagged to see these. This is actually really nice. The retinol cream, I do use it on my face and my body. Ironically, it's really hot and humid in Puerto Rico, but I actually really want extra moisture at night, and this is doing it for me. I got a re-up of some Vaseline Radiant X products. This is some of my favorite body care. You have a wide range of textures, first of all. Do you want a rich cream, a nice mid-weight body lotion. They got a body oil too. The main products in the Radiant X line, they're just simple moisture. This is the Nourishing Body Lotion. This features niacinamide, pro-retinol, coconut oil, petrolatum. So you're getting a little bit more active benefit out of this. What I'd like to do is I'll mix this in with an unscented product because this just smells so delicious. It's like a sandalwoody vanilla scent. Delish. And I always like to have the Radiant X products. I have worked with Vaseline before for this line. It's because I genuinely just love it so much. I bought these with my own money. Looking at some of the other brands at Walmart, obviously you have like the big, the L'Oreals, the Olays. You also have the Cetaphils and the CeraVes. I have been looking back at those. Obviously, the derms do a lot of work with CeraVe and Cetaphil. For me, CeraVe's whole thing is like ceramide vehicle, very nourishing. And because of that, to me, the sensory and user elements of the products are always lacking. CeraVe to me, just, it's not, and people, the derms are like, oh, let's highlight more unsexy brands. And I'm like, yes, I agree. Like, you don't always have to be like sexy, stylish, hot, fast, cool. But CeraVe just doesn't hit, especially having oily, acne-prone skin. None of the products really sit and look well on my skin, I find. Cetaphil though. Their sunscreens, always a miss, always a flop. I'm so sorry. Some of their acne focused products are really good. They have this acne focused gel, 0.5% salicylic acid. That is one of the best matte moisturizers for acne prone skin I have found. It's great. So I saw this from them. This is their oily skin, oil absorbing moisturizer, SPF 30. I thought, let me give it a try. Let me see what it does, if it actually does oil control and absorb and keep you at least decently shine free. Haven't tried it yet, will let you know. But because of how much I like the other gel moisturizer, I figured I'd give Cetaphil a little bit more of a chance. L'Oreal. This is the Collagen Moisture Fill Ultralight Moisturizing Lotion, SPF 30. I saw this and it was really interesting because to me, this packaging is like very nondescript for a L'Oreal product. Also, no one's talking about this line. And third, they really highlight collagen, but not in the sense of like, oh, it's gonna boost collagen like a lot of other brands do. They really just focus on this being like a really good hydrating sunscreen, like really focusing on the humectant benefits of topical collagen. And I thought that was really interesting. SPF 30 is kind of like a very nondescript claim on here as well. So I'm like, is it a sunscreen? And on the back, they say lightweight, invisible, mineral oil free, absorbed immediately, leaving skin with a semi-matte finish. And anytime I hear something relating to matte, I'm there. Tried this out. It actually does give a really nice water break hydrating texture on the skin. Has burnt my eyes though, so careful on the eye area. Left me very gagged though. Actually a very, very nice sunscreen. I want to use it more in a few different applications to see how it wears just by itself, underneath makeup, in high humidity and heat. But low-key a hit. So these are basically sister products. This is the Resurfacing Retinol Serum from CeraVe. This is the Equate dupe. Equate is like Walmart's in-house brand. I'm trying to do content right now talking about the way that a lot of drugstore brands, which is outright dupe, really, really high selling mainstream brand products. So for example, CeraVe, hot brand, retinol serum, a really good product. Equate pretty much has a very similar dupe marketing wise. I haven't done a lot of research into it because I mean, I'm talking Walgreens. Walgreens does this very, very forwardly. We were just at a Walgreens here in Puerto Rico. They have a whole section, a whole gondola of these are the Walgreens dupes for all your favorite products from every big brand. So they have no shame. So I want to look more into the formulations, kind of get some more insider perspective on this because I haven't worked at contract manufacturers, but for example, Alex from Educated Mess, her start was at contract manufacturer. So I want to get like someone like her perspective on this topic. So stay tuned for that video. Husband purchased Nizoral anti-dandruff shampoo. It's because like really multi-purpose, especially in like high humidity weather. It's nice to have. Panoxyl, the benzoyl peroxide wash in high humidity and heat. Very nice to have, not just for the face application for acne, but also targeting areas where you get odor. Very beneficial. And then I was dragging CeraVe earlier and I saw this and I was like, you know what? Let me give it a try. This is the Ultralight Moisturizing Gel. Again, part of CeraVe's whole thing is ceramide vehicle. How do we incorporate these lipid or these barrier supporting lipids in a product? And because of that, usually it's emulsions that tend to feel like greasy emollient. So I saw a gel. Looking at the inky, I see a lot of the gel ingredients high up, so I don't know if it's a true gel or an emulsion or what that looks like. I haven't tried this yet, but stay tuned for that just because I'm willing to give CeraVe a chance. It's affordable, it's cheap. We'll see if it actually performs. Okay, that's Walmart. I did stop by CVS for a very, very hot second. I got two products. First up, Banana Boat Lightest Air. This is the body version because I love the face version for oily skin. It has a very natural matte sunscreen. And people were like, there's a body version. Does it perform as well as the face? Others have said, yes, it does. So I tried it out, I bought it. To me, the texture is just a hair richer, as in it gives a little bit more cream. But the finish was very similar to the Lightest Air face. So considering they are the same exact price, but this is 177 ml or 6 fluid ounces compared to I think the face one is like 90 to 100 mil. You get more product for sure. You might lose a little bit of elegance, but if you are balling on a budget, this could be a really good option as long as you mind fragrance, because it is fragranced. And then the other thing I bought was from Pantene. I love this line. I love the mousse for it. I didn't realize they had a gel. This is the Flexible Waves and Curls Gel. And again, I have wavy hair. This is actually really, really nice. I've been using it, I have it in right now. This is a really nice texture. This performs really well. I don't need a lot of this. I'm not using it for full hold. I will like go in with hairspray. But just in terms of like defining like the hair texture and the waves and everything, it's really nice. What gagged me though was formulation for this. It features parabens and what is it? DMDM hydantoin, which I thought was super interesting in this day and age where Yuka, the app, is like ruining everything and really feeding misinformation to the masses and gaining all this traction, even though it's just based off misinformation and pseudoscience. A brand as big as Pantene, from a company as huge as P&G, are choosing to use parabens and DMDM hydantoin. They're like, oh, fuck the misinformation. We're gonna stick to what we know, and what we know works. Parabens. Fun formulation tidbit, but also a really good product. An honorable mention, TheraBreath. I always need to have TheraBreath on me. It's my favorite mouthwash. I like this blue one because it's minty. My husband gets the green one because he doesn't like the spicy mint. I did do a Target run. I forgot about the boycott. Please do not drag me. But also, there's a nostalgia about going to Target, but we are boycotting because we support diversity and inclusion. But what I bought was, first of all, Ashley Tisdale has a brand called French. My husband bought this. It's their Palo Santo Sage Hair, Body, and Linen Mist. 3-in-1 there. Just because he wanted to try it out. It smells really good. It's just a very, very barely there fragrance in my opinion. So if you like a very subtle scent, but like a little hint of something, this is actually really nice. I bought this from La Roche-Posay. It's their US formulation of like a mineral sunscreen, the tinted versions in the shade medium. It is too dark for me, but I thought it was interesting just to see it and try it out. And the thing is, they advertise 100% mineral sunscreen, but it does feature butylactosalicylate, which is, if you've been on social media, it is the sister compound to octosalate, which is a US approved chemical filter. And butylactosalicylate basically functions the exact same way, almost a very similar structure. It absorbs UV. By all means, it is a synthetic chemical filter, which isn't bad. But if you are sensitive to chemical filters, basically you have an ingredient there that will cause irritation. And I have a lot to say on the topic. I have a lot of opinions on this, but one thing I will say is, all of that understood, it's just interesting that a brand like La Roche, that I think has a lot of means financially and research-wise to innovate in this regard, chose to go with a very easy option. That's my opinion on that. And then Verse skincare. First of all, Verse has gone through a very recent rebrand. All their packaging now looks really cute in my opinion. I like it a lot. But I didn't know they had color cosmetics. I have a handful of the products here. I went to a store actually in Houston. I stopped at Houston before Puerto Rico. The gondola was tore up. There was not a lot of stock there and things were like all in the wrong place. But I did buy a couple things. I got one of the concealers. This is in the shade 4W. I got the contour stick. I think I got, this is in the shade Away. I think I got a blush stick and then I got their brow gel. I do want to get more to try it out and see how the color complexion line actually performs. But for now, this is what I have. Let me know if you want to review. Quick random Amazon tidbits. My husband on TikTok saw this brand, Umberto Giannini. Apparently it's like going viral for their anti-frizz line. And obviously we're coming to Puerto Rico, we're going to Texas, high humidity, very prone to frizz. He was like, let's try it out. So we got a trial size thing of their shampoo, conditioner, treatment, and hairspray. And then we liked it so much, we actually bought full sizes. This is a shampoo, we bought the conditioner as well and the full size hairspray. This is amazing. So this combo shampoo, conditioner, plus the Color Wow curly hair one, that spray, really good combo for frizz, especially if you have wavy curly hair. Next up, Ulta. I don't shop at Ulta very often, but actually, fun fact, we went to the Ulta in Houston and we went the same day that The Ordinary was having their Hack Lab pop-up. So we got to go and actually see the pop-up, see the team there, and they're like, what are you doing here? And I said, exactly. What are you doing here as well? Super random, but we went inside because someone had told me about La Roche launching an azelaic acid sunscreen and I had to buy it. It's the Inthelios UV Clear sunscreen with azelaic acid. And I don't think it discloses a percentage by any means. And looking at the Inky, it's nowhere near the top. And I'm very honestly gonna say I don't think it's necessarily a lot of azelaic acid to really get the full brunt of the benefits from it. But I was very intrigued. Azelaic acid is a great ingredient for redness, acne, not so much pigmentation in my mind as in itself, but it works well in a full routine targeting pigmentation. So I bought this to try out. I'm gonna be so real with you. It's greasy. It's very shiny on the face, and even powdering it, matte makeup and everything, I did get shiny throughout the day. So it's not a matte sunscreen by any means, but I thought it was super interesting. And that's why I bought it. And it's interesting to see a brand really want to be like, you know what, let's do a little something different, innovate in this regard. Azelaic acid. I bought this lip balm from Naked Sundays. Their Pout Screen Plumping Lip Balm, SPF 50, featuring polyglutamic acid. Just because I've tried Naked Sundays products, I didn't realize they had lip balm. And also this one is in the shade, flavor, scent, Caramel Latte. Smells delicious. I will say, I have it on right now. It's a nice peachy nude color. It's like very clear. So like the peach doesn't really translate on the lip. I love SPF lip balms and glosses, and I rarely, if ever, taste sunscreen. This is the one lip sunscreen though where I just straight up taste the sunscreen the entire time I wear it. So unfortunately that's something to consider, but it looks amazing on the lip. And also the fact that it features a water phase, so you actually get hydration out of a lip balm instead of just the oils and emollients and stuff. So you get a lot of benefits out of that. So I'm having that outweigh the con of it tastes bad. And then because we're in Puerto Rico, we're gonna go to the beach, we're gonna be in the sun, I decided to get this from Saltaire. It's their Santal Bloom Sunscreen Body Oil. First of all, the color is gorgeous. Second of all, it's more of an oleo gel texture, I think. So it's not gonna be straight up body oil. And plus it has this really nice shimmer in it. So I decided to give it a shot just because I hear people talk about Saltaire a lot. The products seem to smell really good. So I'm excited to try this out now that I'm in Puerto Rico. And then my husband got the Santal Bloom Nourishing Body Lotion. Again, just to try it out, see how it smells, how it feels. And then last store, Kroger. I love a Kroger supermarket moment because they have really decent dupes for like high-end products at a really affordable price. They're famous for their Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen dupe. Apparently they rebranded, repackaged. This is the, which one is it? This one. It's the Ultralight Silky Sunscreen, SPF 40, broad spectrum, water and sweat resistant. It seems to be the same base as their original dupe and as the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen still. This one is not fragrance free though, which is actually nice to know because their original dupe, it had a lot of essential oils, which could be kind of irritating. But I haven't tried out this one yet to see how it compares to the original dupe and to Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. So stay tuned for that. And then this one is their Supergoop Glow Screen dupe. It's called Give Me Some Glow Sunscreen. Same thing. Broad spectrum SPF 40, water and sweat resistant. This is more of like a lotion texture. It has a natural glow to it, plus pigments to give it more glow. I tried the original dupe before as well. I haven't tried this one yet, so I'll let you know. But both of those are like $10, so super cheap. And then this one is the Biore UV Aqua Fresh US formulation. My friend Tony Capricornian really likes this one a lot, so I saw this in store for the first time. I decided to grab it and try it out. He says it performs very similarly to the original in that, I mean, that one was by no means matte. So he says it's lightweight, it still gives a nice fresh glow, it's not too heavy and greasy. So I'm excited to try it out myself. And with that, I believe that was the entirety of my coming back to the US, mostly drugstore affordable haul. Let me know in the comment section, have you tried any of these products? Are some of them your favorites? What are some of your current favorites affordable drugstore skincare finds or hair care and makeup finds, honestly? Sound off in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you know when I post more skincare, sunscreen, and beauty related content on my channel. Give the video a thumbs up, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.